because I can't believe that they would actually buy into this craziness. This guy should not be president, period.
And when you say that, folks on Fox come after you. I remember the Tonys when he got up there and cursed. A lot of criticism of you.
Fuck him.
Okay, well, you know, this is cable, so it's not an FCC violation, but it is still a Sunday morning.
Well,
I do wonder why you choose to go that way.
Let me say something.
Why do you choose to go that way?
We are at a moment in our life, in this country, where this guy is like a gangster. He's come along and he's said things, done things we say over and over again. This is terrible. We're in a terrible situation. We're in a terrible situation. And this guy just keeps going on and on and on without being stopped.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. So I want to talk about Trump Derangement Syndrome. Guys, I'm more and more convinced every single day that it's real. It is a real disorder. It's going to end up in a DSM manual edition one day. It has to. Because people are literally destroying their own minds, their own brains, their own mental well-being for the sake of their hate for Donald Trump. Now, we all know people that have it. And I think, honestly, way, way more people than we could ever fully appreciate could probably be legitimately diagnosed with something like TDS. But if you're in mainstream liberal media or you're a powerful Hollywood elite, chances are you're probably so severe by now that you could probably be hospitalized for TDS. And I think probably the only person on planet Earth who has a more severe case than Alec Baldwin, who, by the way, has still killed more people than the J6 riders, if anyone's keeping track. But the only person with a more severe case than Alec Baldwin has got to be, without a doubt, it's got to be Robert De Niro, which honestly freaking kills me, man. I love Robert De Niro, man. The guy is great. His movies are amazing. He's an absolute legend, but he's a total jackass. And I just wish that he just would not speak in public. So apparently he made some comments at the Gotham Independent Film Awards, and he loves going on anti-Trump rants at award shows. Probably one of the most favorite or famous anti-Trump rants of all time is when he screamed F Trump a bunch of times at the Tony Awards. He said it once for each person that actually still watches the Tony Awards. And, you know, I think he feels like must be the only place that he really has a real captive audience. So anyway, he's in a new Martin Scorsese movie that Apple is making, or Apple made, and it's apparently out winning awards already. I haven't seen it. And apparently he made some pretty out there comments, and now he's upset with the producers of the award show for attempting to make him look like a sane individual. And they edited out a lot of his crazy Trump comments. But once he got back up to the mic, he made sure that everyone knew just how important he thinks his thoughts are. And you guys have got to see how insane this man is. But before we watch it, guys, thank you so much to everyone that's been subscribing and leaving such great comments. Guys, if you haven't already, join us. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. Have a look at this.
The beginning of my speech was edited, cut out. I didn't know about it. And I want to read it. It was, thank you. History isn't history anymore. Truth is not truth. Even facts are being replaced by alternative facts and driven by conspiracy theories and ugliness. In Florida, young students are taught that slaves developed skills which could be applied for their personal benefit. The entertainment industry isn't immune to this festering disease. The Duke John Wayne famously said of Native Americans, "I don't feel we did wrong in taking this great country away from them. There were great numbers of people who needed new land, and the Indians were selfishly trying to keep it for themselves." Lying has become just another tool in the charlatan's arsenal. The former president lied to us more than 30,000 times during his years in office. And he's keeping up the pace in his current campaign of retribution. But with all his lies, he can't hide his soul. He attacks the weak, destroys the gifts of nature, and shows disrespect, for example, by using Pocahontas as a slur. Filmmakers, on the other hand, strive. This is where I came in and I saw that they edited all that. So I'm going to say these things, but to Apple and thank them and all that, Gotham, blah, 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 Apple, but who, I don't feel like thanking them at all for what they did. How dare they do that, actually? But now I will go.
Can you guys imagine being so incredibly Trump deranged that your entire speech is about the guy and about politics, that you're misrepresenting, misleading, misquoting, and don't even come close to understanding? But, you know, not only is his speech about that, but the guy actually found a way to weasel his way back up to the stage to get it in twice. You know, he's so deranged. He's so self-involved. And remember, these are the same people that will tell you till they're blue in the face that Donald Trump is a dangerous narcissist, which does make this pretty wonderfully ironic when you think about it. The guy is so narcissistic himself that he subjected the poor people in the live audience to that speech twice so that the 8 people watching on TV could be subjected to it too. And here's the thing, man. If the producers of the show wanted that on their show, they would have allowed it. So I know he's a big deal actor, but who does this guy think he is? You know, and honestly, I don't want to bring his family into it, but De Niro's teenage grandson recently died of a fentanyl overdose. And it's a fentanyl overdose made only possible by the policies of the people who have only successfully accomplished one thing in their entire lives, and that is being someone other than Donald Trump. Now, I'm not saying anything with that. I'm just saying that's an interesting and very, very, very sad fact. You know, who knows what border in fentanyl policy would be or would have been if Donald Trump was president today. Who knows? But anyway, all this display from De Niro is, all this is, man, it's just a very lazy, very self-serving, very unoriginal, completely unoriginal anti-Trump virtue signal for his fancy friends in the audience who, by the way, are the same people. They're not subjected to the Biden economy. They're not subjected to the Biden border. They're not subjected to Biden foreign policy disasters. They're not subjected to any of it. They're completely and totally insulated. They can all sit around and jerk each other off and talk about hating Trump all they want, and they never, ever have to atone or even experience what they've actually done to the rest of the world. But anyways, that's just my take, guys. I thought you'd appreciate seeing this insanity. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you haven't already, guys, like, comment, subscribe, most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.